Evening, everybody. It's 7:27 on Sunday evening, the 27th, and this is your Sunday night first look at the futures markets. They've been open for about an hour and a half, and here's where we are. The chart on the screen is the dollar, and I think that this really continues to be one of the most important charts to be looking at. We had these three higher lows, a little bit of a downtrend line. We had a break below what had been the pullback area around $1.10, and we came all the way down, not last week, but the week before, down as low as 105.15 before rallying hard back up to almost 108, 107.89. We've come back down, but here's the issue. The MACD has been on an extended move down. Could it continue? It absolutely could. The 5 and 20 day turned right here up around $1.12. Dennis has been harping on me about this, but I'm a wait and see kind of guy, and that's what I've done. We are now gone through the 5, through the 20, the 50, and at the middle of last week through the 100-day moving average, all pointing down, except for this 200 day. And the 200 day has proven to be very important on a bunch of stocks, as well as futures. I think the gold is one of those. I know that the S&P is one of those. And this is a pretty powerful area. It is also just above the 38.2 fib retracement, which comes through at 104.55. This low right here was 105.15. So we haven't gotten down there, but we're awfully close. If this were to hold and move back up through 10, let's call it 108, I would say that this is a normal and expectable pullback. I can't really say. Um, this is pattern recognition, not soothsayer territory. But if we were to make a higher low here and start back up, I could see us, even if it doesn't go much higher, I could see it back to 110, 111, and that would be a normal and expectable kind of retracement. As far as the rest of the markets, the grains are not open. Crude is down 27 cents, which is, certainly not much. It was down last week $3.83, or almost 5%. So this is kind of meaningless, but let's take a quick gander at the chart. We've closed pretty ugly. This is let's see, what is this? This close was 76.71, and we're trading below that. And in fact, we closed below this on Friday. Another one that, could go either way. Looking back a little bit, we'll go to the weekly. Looking back a little bit, you can see that the area that we are in now was the site of the last consolidation and pullback before the breakout over 80 and the move to 130, which literally was 5 weeks. So could we bottom in here? Absolutely. Are we below the 5, the 20, the 100, the 50, the 100? Yes. The 200 day is a little less of an upward slope, but the MACD has rolled back to the upside, and we will have to see whether that continues. Gold and silver were somewhat interesting last week. They're not doing anything tonight. The gold, I think, was basically unchanged, maybe up or down 40 cents for the week last week. The silver was up about 43 cents, really outperforming again. And so we are down basically a dollar in the gold and 12 cents in the silver. Copper is down another nickel, and I kind of like it down here. We're getting back into the area that I was so bullish on before. That is before the commercials in their commitment of traders showed how short they were, and that was right here. But we get back into this 345, 347 area, not terribly far from where we are here at 358. I would have to take a solid look at that one also. Okay. Cattle and all that are not open. The softs not open yet. The S&P is down an 18 handle. This market, just waiting for news, and we have a lot of news this week. All the economic news we didn't have last week, but we are staying below this trend line that was drawn. However, looking at this on the week, the 5 went through the 20 to the upside. Let's see what it looks like on the daily. On the daily, we have been through it for quite a while. So, if we're building a base to move higher, that's great. But I think we're pretty much shot here. And I think that the Fed, which has turned into a good news for the economy, is bad news for the Fed. I think that you're going to see that come home to roost this week. As far as the Nasdaq and the S&P, Nasdaq is down 67, Dow is down 112, and the little Russell is down about $10. That's probably the biggest mover on a percentage basis. Dollar index I showed you is higher. Bitcoin down 50, Ethereum up 13, and the bonds basically unchanged to up slightly, 5/30 seconds, which is, basically an eighth. All right, folks, that's it. Hope everyone had a great holiday weekend, and we'll get back to work for the last 5 weeks of the year.